Hey guys, it's Epic World's PCG, and today I'm showing you all of my friends like major PCGs. Some of them are just one page like this one, some of them are full-on huge PCGs, which I will show all in this video. So yeah, you guys are in for a treat because I'm showing all of my friends' games. Now, of course, I'm not including all the roundabouts or other one-page PCGs that aren't as like big as this one, but I might show those in a future video. But these are all like the main series games that they've made. Also, I'm not including Doomsday because I've already shown that video, and that's by my other friend. Okay, let's get into this first game. This game is my the first PCG by my friend Cameron, and you're on this like ship that's been infested with a curse where like vines are taking over the ship. And these little creatures are kind of like becoming part of the ship, kind of like in Pirates of the Caribbean. So it was a pretty fun game. You play as this guy. You don't actually see him. He's just a random character. You can talk to that skeleton dude, and I don't remember everything. I just remembered them. There's just this curse on the ship you have to fight. But that skeleton you can talk to. You can also use that sword, the bottom right, to pick the lock to get to this room, which you got to defeat that guard, and then use the toxic barrels. Also, feel free to put this on like playback speed to make it faster if I'm talking too slow, because this might be like a longer video. Also, I will upload some of these games to the PCG shop if you guys want me to. But yeah, this guy you gotta defeat by just using the toxic barrels and throwing your sword at them to make them explode. And then you can defeat that guy. You can go up the stairs, go to this room where you have to take out this guard by I think like wrapping him in some vines or something, and then that guard will come down and you have to use a spear to throw it at him. And you can pull that little lever down there. That if you see that, you can go into this room where you can just find some supplies like food and other items to get. Oh, and then also you cannot go in this room yet, but you can go in this. Then you'll have to go up the deck. There's this dog that's very vicious, and he tried to kill me when I played this game. You can also go up here to the crow's nest to find some Mercado coins. Then you can go in this room, which if you open that like little rug, you can come down into this room and get some bows and arrows and crossbows. Then he really likes to put detail in his games. Like, not everything's useful, but it shows a ton of detail. Like, even that little painting was super cool to see. And then if you get the key, which is, I believe it was on one of the guards, you can get in this treasure room with a bunch of loot for your character. And you'll use that loot to defeat the ghost. I think I have a theory that this is an Umbrian, but that's just a theory. But because because my friend said this was a shadow person, and well, he didn't say we had a mask, but I'm just saying that's an Umbrian. Okay, so that was this game. Just a really quick like short one about this. But now let's actually get into the main games. So my friend made this game called Bubble World 1, but sadly that was lost to time. He made the second game called Bubble World 2. He had me do the cover because he just thought my cover was cool. So I did the cover for him, and then he did the rest of the game, which was super fun. You just start in this random cell right here, and basically you got to escape. And how to escape is, I believe there was like, I think you have to talk to one of the guards or something. I don't remember. But once you got out, then you could try to steal this guy's dog, which was super funny. And then you got to defeat the guard. But there's just a bunch of random stuff. There's a trash can with some weird stuff leaking out of it. There's a bunch of dudes. That guy right there has a key, which you'll need to open the garage. And then there's like some other stuff and that's a table right there. Then you can go to the next page, which is cool. Once you use the car, it just randomly crashes. You have no control over it. And it crashes into this town. And this is Mega Mart. It's like a heightened version of Walmart. And it's huge. It's got all the stuff. So you can go in there, but first you can investigate this area. That's a tank that I had to get past. So that was cool. Once you get into Mega Mart, basically out of all these things, you can choose one of them. So there's like vehicles like the Pointer aircraft, the tank plane, and you can only choose one. Cyber car, tiny car, ocean car, inside car, which basically had all the stuff inside. You got the no move tank, which was super like powerful, but it didn't move, so I don't know why you would choose that. Upside down tank. That guy is the fat guy with cannon, which was super fun. And then the tank that I chose was the what the heck tank, and it's basically just like, what the heck is this? and I thought it was funny, so I used it. And there's also the regular tank and the Hitler tank, which was pretty overpowered. And then basically on the screen, he dropped down 30 tank miniatures, and I basically had to get rid of all of them, so I just used my what the heck tank to just keep firing. And then, to get past that, you gotta defeat Shrek. And he says leave or else. And Shrek has all of his like little minions, like his babies fighting you in the tanks. And then this guy, there's this like bye-bye, and he like shoots like a really explosive gun. Then you can get in the portal, and that is where this game ends. So that was the first like major PCG that he made that we still have. First one, sadly, is lost to time, but I did actually remake it from what I remembered, so I might show that game future. Let's go out of order. Let's do this game. This game was created by my friend Alex. I had to remake it because I think we lost it in one of my school binders, so I just remade it from what I remembered, and this is pretty accurate. It's called the remake of the Ice Cream Truck PCG. There was never a title for it, but I just thought of one. It was really short, but super fun. You just play as this random dude. There's no story, it's just basically a puzzle, and it was just him trying out a PCG. Basically what you have to do, and I think I used a similar puzzle in my other game, but you have to use this frisbee to throw at that guy to knock him out, and then I believe there's like I think there's a crystal in the hole down there, and you had to use like a torch to get down there or something, which you could use. And you could use the crystal to get past this barrier, but there's just this random ice cream truck that's falling on you, so you have to figure out a solution before that falls. Or what I did is while this was falling, I jumped on it and then jumped over here onto this island, which led to this. And this is the fat guy with a cannon. This is from Truman's game, and he makes a reappearance in this game, which is super funny. But so that was the only thing I really added. Then there's this tower. There's this like flying dude who has like huge guns. So there's just a little puzzle here. This game I made a long time ago, so I don't remember too much about it. Yeah, that was just basic PCG. Now let's actually get into a serious PCG. This one was made by my friend, and she spent so much time on this. Like, this game is absolutely crazy. The detail, there isn't a cover screen, but I think this is called Under the Sea, and she put like so much. It's kind of reminds me of Pierre's game Genesis, like the art detail, and basically you're just exploring this underwater city, and I believe it's on Gondo, the underwater city of Hampleton, or I think that might be on my planet Toten. And basically, so you gotta talk to all these NPCs, explore the world. If you talk to that guy's name's Larry the Seal, he's very devious and very tricky, and if you try to buy some stuff from him, like he'll try to rip you off. If you see over there in that squid, there's a key, which you can use to unlock something later. You can go in the restaurant, the Sheldon Inn, and in the Sheldon Inn, there's the menu, and you find out that the guy operating this place is a cannibal because he's eating his own seafood. So at the time, I was like, oh, well, that's just what normal like sea creatures did. But this is like a civilized area, and people don't do that. So we found out, because I played this with my other cousin, so we found out that he's like a murderer, and it's all like a trashy restaurant. You can go in the restrooms, and each door has like a different like location. If you go in door 1, you're met with this creepy theater, and there's a hammerhead shark here named, I think, Gus, and you had to get past him using like the underwater candles or something like that. Then if you go in here, there's like I believe there's a Jeopardy screen here. Where is it? It's right here. And she had us do like a mini Jeopardy game, which was super fun. So that was probably the highlight of the game. But once you got past that, this was the ending screen. This is kind of out of order. But basically, so for the next game she makes, if she makes it, you can choose any of these locations to go. There's Paris, a castle, and then a prison. Go to the prison. You can escape through the vent. If you go to the castle, that'll lead to the next game. Then Paris. She kind of slacked on this page, but still, that was an amazing PCG by her, and I think she should definitely make more because they were great games. Yeah, that was Under the Sea. Next is another game by Truman. This is Hello Neighbor. I literally just played it today. It was super funny and super good. Definitely a step up in his PCG creating from the last one. I think I definitely like this one a little bit more. But yeah, but my favorite all-time PCG by him was Bubble World 1, because that was just such a good game. Hello Neighbor. Um, it's got a funny, creepy picture of him, and I don't even know what happened with the nose right there. He just did that for fun. And again, oh wait, no, you are here. And basically, it's basically like the Hello Neighbor game. It uses the same mechanics. He was moving a miniature around, so I had to quickly like move my miniature and explore things. Now, of course, you could like save game and rewind time, but it was still a challenge. And basically, what you had to do is you had to get a key to unlock that door, or no, you had to get a needle to unlock that door to get a key to unlock the car. And once you could get the car, um, I think there was like another key in it or something. Don't exactly remember, even though I just played this today. Oh yeah, it had a key to the safe, so you could get in that like little safe area. But let's explore what else is on the screen. You had like a little trash can that I used as a shield. There's just another random room. He likes to put a lot of detail on his screen, so not everything has a use. But I picked up literally everything. I even picked up like a little like apple or something. And then in here, just a bathroom. And that's just like a weird key he drew. And next screen. Oh, this was a super fun screen. So it's basically like a maze screen, but I didn't even have time to like ask what some of this stuff is because the neighbor was chasing me. So you have to turn on the power, which is right there. But once you turn it on, the neighbor starts following you. And basically you have to open the door over there. You have to get past the giant spoon. This Frenchman named Calzone, which I think I want to put in my next PCG for him. And then over here, this was an electric fence, and you have to turn it off using another button. And then you can press that button to open that door. There's also an atomic bomb, so definitely don't want to touch that. And this screen was super well done. Like, the shading and everything looks really good. And it's a maze screen, and you only have like 30 seconds to complete it. And if you eat bread from the previous screen, you add like an extra 30 seconds, so that helped me. And you have to like find a path within 30 seconds. If you don't, you just don't complete the game. And it ends right here. If you do, then you can go to the exit. And good spelling on this. He said you won, and you beat up the neighbor, and that is where this game ends. I would definitely like to see a sequel to this game, like Hello Neighbor 2, or if any of you guys want to make a PCG similar to this, that'd be awesome. But yeah, those were all my friends' main games that I can find or have. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.